former Marine Jake Ritter. What was the hardest training you did in boot camp?
Definitely the graduation march with all the gear and your weapons, which was 10 miles.
So do you have anything to tell us about the Marines?
Very hard, but very, very beneficial. And hey, who doesn't want to jump out of a helicopter, right?
So tell me about your worst day in boot camp.
My worst day?
Yes.
Come over here and I'll tell you all about it. It was the summer of 1994, and on the 4th of July, we had to march all the way to the rifle range. And you know what's great on the 4th of July? Hot dogs and fireworks. You know what's not great on the 4th of July? Doing a 5-mile hike with all your gear. They gave us hot dogs, and it was a downpour of rain. And I had to eat a soggy hot dog on the 4th of July. It was the worst day I had in boot camp.
So now he's going to show us a couple procedures on what he had to do in the Marines. I'm going to give him a Nerf gun. All right, so what's the first one you did?
Straight trigger finger.
Okay.
Always keep a straight trigger finger until you're ready to shoot.
What's the next thing?
Weapon down at the ground, and you have control over the point of your weapon. You know where it goes at all times.
Okay. Can you show us a bit of that and like a couple more procedures you had
Sure.
to do?
When moving, never flag a person. If you drag a weapon across somebody, there's a possibility it could go off and hit them.
Good.
And if you're engaging targets and you come across one of your own, you come up, over, down, or come down, over, up, engage.
Okay. Now can you show us a couple of the drills you had to do with, battle stance and stuff?
First, you just kind of stand and, you're not engaged in a target. You don't think you're going to be actively engaged in a target. And then boom, target appears. Up, pop, sights on, pull the trigger.
Okay. What's the last thing you've done?
The last thing you do?
Yes.
Okay, so you've been carrying a weapon, you've been shooting a target. Next thing you need to do is make sure that your weapon is clear. So drop the magazine, which this does. Oh, make sure that the chamber is empty. Boom, we've got empty chamber, no rounds. And then cock it once, point it at the ground, pull the trigger, and now you have a totally safe weapon because there's no chance. You've already hit the trigger once and there are no rounds in there. You have a totally safe weapon.
That was a great interview with him. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure and like it and subscribe. See y'all in the next video.